Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, I will be presenting the history of our family. During this...
Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Elijah Pinkard, and tonight I would like to present the history of our family. During this project, there was a lot of setbacks because my grandfather is a world traveler, and at the time I've been trying to find a lot of information about him, and it's pretty hard to contact him. But at the end, I got the information that I needed. What I liked about the project was finding out all the information about my grandfather and all the trials and setbacks that he had to go through that put him here today, and I'm pretty proud of him. And I love him dearly, but sadly he couldn't be here tonight because he's, I think, in Egypt or something like that. And I would like to thank Xavier, Stavisha, Dana, Christine, my best friend, and Betsy, Jasmine, and the rest of DSA squad. And and Randy, who's helped me get through this mostly. I love you, Randy. Today I would like to introduce to you my grandfather, Louis Delany, a great role model and hero in my life. My grandfather, Louis, was born in Oakham, Oklahoma, May of 1946. My great-grandmother, Izzy, had 7 boys and 3 girls. My great-grandparents, Willie and Izzy, were sharecroppers and expected their children to work in the agricultural cotton fields in Oklahoma as they did. Schooling was not an option at this time, and my great-grandparents expected all their children to do their share working in the fields for all the family and earning their keeps. At an early age, my grandfather did not have the motivation to work in the fields for the rest of his life. Higher education was his dream and goal. After moving to California at the age of 7, the family still worked in the fields. When the time arrived for my grandfather, Louis, to leave school and work in the fields full-time, he ran away at the age of 12. He felt the desire that something greater was awaiting him in life, and it was not working in the fields. He wanted to pursue his education. Running away led him to live with his Aunt Nettie, who allowed him to go to school and live his dream. She encouraged and nurtured his desire of achieving his higher education. The rest of my grandfather's siblings continued to work in the fields, and education was not important. My grandfather graduated from Edison High School in Stockton, California, and decided he wanted a career in healthcare. He then got a job as a porter at St. Joseph's General Hospital and was willing to work his way up and learn more about the healthcare field. During this, he was introduced to a Christian religion, Jehovah's Witnesses. His religion was very important to him, as important as getting a higher education. While serving in his newfound faith, he was introduced to Linda June Sadberry, and they were soon married in August 1967. They then had my mother, Cynthia, in February 1968, which was a difficult time because my mother was born premature, but to their delight, she survived. Later that year, they purchased their first house. They then had my Aunt Sharice in 1969. My grandfather faced many challenges with the new family and the fact that it was an interracial union. There was a lot of racial tension being expressed within the community and even by the family members. My grandfather set goals for himself and his family, and they would achieve every one of those goals set forth. He encouraged my grandmother to pursue her education as well, in which she did. They worked together, and my grandmother would take my Aunt Sharice to school with her, and my grandfather Louis would take my mom, Cynthia. achieved his dream of being a world traveler and visited all the wonders of the world and shares it with his family. He wants us to have that I can attitude and that self-confidence to be whatever it is that we want to be in life and to be successful at it. My grandfather assists us in building confidence and character. I've learned that our background and our circumstances may influence who we are and we are responsible for.